Dan George with British and Commonwealth light heavyweight champion Lewie Edmondson. Still sound good hearing that?
It sounds good, Dan. It sounds good, but we want more. We're soon to be and WBA and WBO and IBF international champions. Soon to be.
How are things? How is camp going? How are you feeling in yourself?
Very good, thank you. Yeah, very, very good. I've had a great camp. Not all camps go this well. Everything's just fell into place. And yeah, I'm just excited now to get under the lights.
We didn't speak after your last fight against Oluwatosin Kajawa.
Yeah.
But, you know, how do you reflect on that? That was a good occasion for you, nice fight to keep you busy, but how do you see it?
I mean, it was difficult really because we didn't really know too much about Kajawa. He was getting mixed things about him. Got a call from a good friend of mine after the weigh-in saying they've been sparring him and he's very strong and this and that, so kind of changed our perspective on the fight last minute. Listen, we didn't really know what we was dealing with. He was a good fighter, happy to get the win. Yeah, move on.
And I know through your fight, again, you had this thing of more fighting in the stands as well whilst you were fighting. That must have been frustrating. Did you notice that whilst you were fighting?
100%, yeah. And this, it happens quite a lot of these boxing shows, and it's no good really. It's no good for the boxing, and it's no good for the fighters. It's people get a few Fosters in them, and next minute all hell's breaking loose. You know, it's no good. It's not good for the fighters. It's not good for anybody, and it just ruins it for the fighters. To be fair.
Daniel Lapin, how did this come about? You know, you've been teasing big opportunities. You thought you might be fighting over in Saudi Arabia a while back.
Yeah.
You've now got on one of these big cards and it's a big fight for you. How did this come about? When did you get the first phone call?
I mean, we was preparing for Ezra Taylor. We thought we was going to be on this same card fighting Ezra, so we was preparing for Ezra anyway. Then we heard that he's not going to be ready in time, or he's not going to be ready till October or something like that. So it was a little bit gutting really. But we kept ticking by, kept grafting away in the gym as always. And then we got a call from Billy Joe. I was actually in the toilet and I've come out the toilet and someone else in the gym said, I think there's a fight going on. I think Jacob's on the phone talking about a fight for you. I'm looking over, seeing them on the phone, they're talking. He's come over and said, Billy Joe's on the phone, Daniel Lapin, do you want it or not? I said, of course I do. Silly question. So that was it really. And then, that's it. We're here now, and we're less than 2 weeks out now from Wembley Stadium. It's going to be a great night of boxing, history in the making, and I'm proud to be part of it.
We'll get onto it, but those, Ezra Taylor kind of back and forth. We saw the two of you at the Ghana Fight Week. Even when he fought in Nottingham against Troy Jones a few weeks later, and then very public about it on social media, saying about how you felt he'd, backed out of the fight. He said he wasn't ready just there. Just talk to us about those negotiations and how you felt in that moment when they did break down. I
think I believe he's been made mandatory now for the British title. So and it's like I don't think so much that he doesn't want the fight. I think he does want the fight, but I think it's more to the point he just had a hard fight with Troy Jones, and I feel like they know they probably needed a little time to rest the body and make some adaptations and then get back to the drawing board, and understand that happens in boxing. So it's one of them really. He wasn't ready at the date that we wanted to fight. I'm not going to sit around waiting for him. Big opportunities are there. So do I believe that a fight might happen in the future? Maybe, but at the minute it's just all eyes on Daniel Lapin, and that's it. We'll go from there.
And just finally on Ezra, logistically, that fight can still happen before October, is that correct?
100%. I think they've asked for a little extension on the negotiations, so that could happen later on in the year. But again, all eyes on Daniel Lapin with however 12 days out from biggest fight of my career. So that's what puts to the back of the mind in a minute, and all eyes on Daniel Lapin.
And I mean, let's talk about it. The last kind of potential fights you've had, the most recent one, Ezra Taylor, Ben Whittaker's been someone you were calling for as well. That potentially happened. Daniel Lapin, is he the toughest out of those other, of the three of them together? Is he the toughest out of the opponents you could have chosen, do you
I think so, yeah. And he's very avoided. A lot of people turned this opportunity down. A lot of people got offered the fight. Some big names in Britain turned this fight down. Obviously, we know he's 6'6", he's southpaw, he's Ukrainian, he's part of the USIC camp. So a lot of people didn't want this opportunity. But I've been screaming since I started the boxing. This is what we're in boxing for. The big nights, Wembley Stadium, big fights, 3 belts on the line. This is what we're in boxing for, to be part of history.
You said there, very tall guy. He's avoided. He's unbeaten. How do you go about tackling this challenge? Because he's looked really good so far when he's been on these stages. What's the kind of game plan without giving too much away, I guess?
Listen, again, we're not going to come on here and give too much away, as we know they do a lot of study himself, and so do we. So I know they would have been studying me. I know they would have been same way we've been studying him. And yeah, there's attributes he does good, there's things that he doesn't do so well, and I'm sure he believes the same with me. There's things that I do well, and there's things that he probably believes I don't do so well. So it's all on the night really, this sort of level. Obviously a lot goes into the preparation, but it's all about the adjustments as certain things happen in the fights. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to this fight.
Where's your head at in terms of how you're feeling going into this with where your boxing game is at?
100%. I think you're going to see the best of me. When there's someone there to have a proper boxing match, you're going to see the best of me. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Wembley Stadium, like you said, not only is it a historic location, but these fight nights can get pretty special. This is like nothing you've ever fought on before. You fought on that Vitality Stadium show, but in terms of arenas, this is huge, isn't it?
I think this is as big as it gets, really, doesn't it? It doesn't get much bigger. I'm pretty sure it holds 96,000 capacity. I think 85,000 sold already, so it'll be nice if it's sold out. But either way, it's just going to be insane. And this is what dreams are made of. Since we was a little boy, first walking in this gym, having my first amateur fight, we used to dream about nights like this. And now we're there. It's 12 days out, 3 belts on the line, 3 more belts on the line, massive fights. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Not only is it a massive fight and huge for your profile, but you don't have to share what you don't want to. But is this life-changing money, financially for you as well?
100%. It's very good money, and if you channel it right, it can be life-changing. So I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait.
Do you feel like your life's changed in the last few years? These big shows you've been on.
100% it has, but I'll always be the same, Dan. Go and fight for millions of pounds tomorrow, I'll still be the same. I'll be the same me, I'd never change. But looking back on it, life has changed a lot. Obviously, from hospital, septicemia, on death's doors, never thinking I'll box again, to now 96,000 at Wembley, and history is crazy. It has changed, definitely when you look back. And sometimes I think you don't look back and appreciate too much, but I think you should sometimes.
And you're getting people coming up and asking for selfies and pictures and stuff?
Yeah. I'll try and avoid that, to be honest, but it's all good. But just I'm cracking on, doing my job, and we'll let the boxing do the talking.
Do you feel like your switch to Queensberry helped you get these kind of opportunities? Do you feel like that has helped you?
100%, and I thank Queensberry for the opportunities, but taking a hard fight against Dan Aziz on a couple of weeks' notice and getting the win there, I was always in position to get opportunities because I was a British and Commonwealth champion. The opportunities was going to come, and to be fair, nobody wanted to fight Daniel Lapin, so I wasn't the first pick. They went round and everyone would say no. They come to us. We said yeah. So it's one of them fights that we put ourselves there because we wanted the fight, not so much. It's a good fight.
What do you want to show the world when you step between the ropes? Because these kind of fights and occasions, you don't just get the boxing fans watching. You get the wider public when you've got the likes of Usyk. And now Dubois, since he kind of announced himself after the AJ fight, you get the wider public. People tune in because it's the occasion it is. So you think this will ultimately be the most eyes ever on you in a boxing ring. What do you want to show the world when you do step between those ropes?
100%, and I mean, there's going to be hundreds of thousands watching, and it's going to be insane. But to be fair, I just want to show them that I can do everything in the right times when needed. And I haven't had to showcase. I've probably showed 10% of what I've got so far, and anybody that knows me, they know. So I'm looking forward to showcasing all my skills and what I can do, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, Dan. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for this kind of fight since I started boxing, and this is what I'm in boxing for.
Well, we're looking forward to it, Lewie. Just a final one. A good friend of yours, Ryan Garner's back out as well, literally the week after.
Yeah.
How excited are you for him and what he's doing for the city?
100%. He's got the city on his back, and it's great what he's doing. It's good to see him in a proper fight now against Reece Bellotti. Good fighter. It's going to be a great fight. I think it's got contender for Fight of the Year written all over it, and I'll definitely be tuned in to watch that one. Unfortunately, I won't be there. I'll be in the sun somewhere. I'll be in the sun enjoying a nice holiday, but I'll be tuned in, watching and cheering him on from Greece.
And just one last message for your fans, and what can people expect to see when they tune in at you to watch you at Wembley Stadium later this month?
We'll be putting Southampton on the map, and tune in 12 days time. History for the city, massive winning coming, and it's about time someone got a win over a U6 camp, and it's going to be me.
Perfect. Thank you, Lewie.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.